What's going on, hyperdrivers? I am out and about today because I'm meeting up with a friend who's picking up all of my FigPin collection. That's right, I'm finally getting out of that. Yeah, so he's down in Fort Lauderdale, and I figured while I'm down there, I'll hit up Tate's, and I'm looking for this comic book series called Hyperspace Stories. They have a Bad Batch series or storyline that started. I think they're only on issue number 2. And I want to try to see about getting into reviewing comics a little bit, you know, talking some storylines and stuff like that. Maybe offer something a little bit different on the channel than just collectible unboxings and the live show. So yeah, so that's what I'm going to be doing today. And then we'll see what else they got at Tate's. Who knows? Maybe they got something that I'm looking for. I am trying to find that Hot Toys Empire Strikes Back Chewbacca, but I don't think that's shipping yet from Sideshow. So I don't know if it's going to be at Tate's today, but it would be cool. It would be a nice surprise if it was there. So yeah, so I'm heading over to my storage unit right now so that I can go pick up the rest of the FigPins, and then we'll head down that way. So let's go. So yep, still got a whole lot here in storage. Seems like I haven't made a dent on it, but actually I have put a little bit of a dent in it. I've sold off all of my sealed Lego, as well as the Sideshow Imperial Guard. I sold off a Ahsoka statue I think I got rid of, and then I've been throwing out boxes like crazy. So it has come down a lot, and I'm actually starting to be able to breathe a little bit. But yeah, still got a lot to go. I got you know, a few 6-scale figures that I'm still selling, some Hot Toys, like I'm looking at 5s, the ARC Trooper from Sideshow that I still have. I think I still have some Lego up there that I may get rid of. I'm not really certain if that's something I'm really going to get to. Got an Ayla Sakura premium format, and the Shadowloo Cami from Pulp Culture, as well as a whole lot of Warcraft statues that are still in here. So still a lot to get through, but that's for another story. If you guys are interested in any of that, you know, you can always hit me up and we can talk about it. For now, let's get the FigPin. That's the 6-scale. Yep, here they go. There's the FigPins. Okay, so we're gonna need this box, and we're gonna need this box, and I think that's it. All right, we are on the way. So I want to address a comment that somebody made about me, you know, a few weeks back when I was doing the vlog about the storage room, that I enjoy reviewing pieces and then selling them. I most certainly do not enjoy selling anything. I really don't. The process of selling things these days is pretty annoying. You know, the way people are when you speak to the most people. I won't say all, but a lot of people that, you know, that you get contacted about something that you're selling. They either want to lowball you, or they just they're very annoying. You know, it's not a fun experience at all. I enjoy reviewing pieces. Yes, I enjoy collecting, just like all of you guys. Sometimes I get pieces that I, you know, have for like a comparison, or I may get it and I'm not as thrilled about it as I was when I bought it. Something like that may happen, and I enjoy selling pieces to my friends, you know, because I'm fine with hooking up a friend. You know, that's okay. That's fun. You know, I like enjoying the hobby with the people that I know. But I don't buy stuff to just flip it. That's not something I like to do. So that's that. But anyway, we got like about 45-minute ride now down to Tate's, and then I'll meet up with Jeremy, and I'll get rid of these FigPins finally, and hopefully find that comic book. And who else knows what I will find at Tate's? Hopefully they got that Chewbacca, or I don't know, maybe something I didn't even realize I wanted to have. So we'll see.
One eternity later.
All right, just got here. Let's go find Jeremy and see where he's at. Maybe he's inside the store. There he is. What's up, man?
A few minutes later.
All right, I'm officially out of FigPins. Let's go see what's inside Tate's. All right, just made it into the Star Wars section. Got Millennium Falcon up hanging up there. That's pretty awesome. And let's see what we got for statues. So here's the Gentle Giant and Kotobukiya section. Got a Forlom. Got a Sand Trooper. R2, R9. Got Iron Studios Grogu. That's cool. Quarter scale. Got an R3PO. It's different. 49, Obi-Wan Kenobi, Boba Fett. And these are cute. Designer collection, $120. I don't know if I want to spend $120 on an Ewok. Ahsoka, we got Luke Skywalker, some of the Gentle Giant pieces. Pretty good. Got a Cobb Band, Cassian Andor. At least I think that's what it wants to be. My man Carson Teva, that's a cool one. We got the Bad Batch, we got IG-11 over there. Got a half-scale Stormtrooper. You got the IG-11 on the speeder bike. That's pretty neat. $335 for that. What else is going on? Bo-Katan up there. Got a Fennec. Another Bo-Katan. You got a Darth Vader Industrial Empire. That's interesting. So I got a Death Watch Trooper. Ooh, that one's cool. Padme from the Clone Wars. It's pretty neat. Got an Obi-Wan Kenobi, Dr. Aphra, got a Sabine Wren, Cad Bane, that's cool, Cad Bane. Red Leader, that's a nice one. Which is that, 130? It's pretty cool. C-3PO, Mace Windu, more Cad Bane. There's this Cad Bane, I have this one, but I have the exclusive one. That's pretty nice, that's a nice piece. You got a Chrysanthemum, I mean. I don't know why I said Kristan. Moff Gideon. Skywalker. Got Darth Vader 6 scale. The Purge Trooper. That's a cool one. Dark Ray. Luke Skywalker. I think I have that one. That's a cool armor. 1/7 scale. You got a Boba Fett. Executioner Trooper. You got the Yoda Fountain. That's dope. How much is that one? $299 for that one. That's pretty cool, like the one at Lucasfilm. Maybe they'll have that on sale when during the tent sale, possibly. Got a Han Solo and the Stormtrooper, and then you got the Luke Skywalker. Cool. All right, what else we got? We got model kits. They got the Bandai Falcon, the Perfect Grade. That's a great piece. Got several different Bandai models, like the TIE Advanced. That's neat. Y-Wing. What's that? Slave 1? What is this? Yeah, it's a Slave 1. Look at that. I like the box art. The box art's pretty nice. MPC. Looks very retro. It's cool. Boba Fett Starfighter. Looks different than the... Well, it looks the same, but looks different. Something different about it. I feel like this looks more like a concept piece. Cool. Got a First Order Trooper. You got the Razor Crest from AMT. It's a pretty big model. $79.99. Kylo Ren's ship. Super Star Destroyer. That's cool for the smaller models. Ooh, you got a Blockade Runner. $18.99. That's neat. Got a smaller Razor Crest. A Star Destroyer. ATM-6. More of those retro looking boxes for the Slave 1. You got a TIE Fighter. Got the Mando's N1. All right. And what's other stuff here? We got a smaller Millennium Falcon. 144th scale Falcon. Cool. You have some characters too. You got the Mandalorian. And a 1/12 scale. The Boba Fett's also a 1/12 scale. Death Troopers. What else is here? Another Perfect Grade right there. Ooh, this is cool. That is cool. $49.99 for the Episode 3 Jedi Starfighter. That looks really, really neat. Huh. They only got one of them. Gotta admit, I think I might want this. That'd be a cool model to have in the collection. What scale is this? Doesn't say the scale. It's 7 inches long. Wonder how that would look with my ships. And then you also have a Naboo Starfighter. This is one that's been growing on me lately. Another AMT piece, $39.99. They got a few of these, but they only got one of the Jedi Starfighter. Might grab that. Got some smaller ships here. We got a Ewing. And then you got the Bandai Slave One, 144th scale. That's cool. X-Wing Starfighter. You got a Scout Trooper and Speeder Bike. What scale is this guy? It's also 1/12. Cool. And you got more TIE Advanced. All right. And then we got Hot Toys. They got the Quill on the Blurg. The Blurg. That's cool. I kind of want a Quill. Not gonna lie, I kind of want one. I have Nick Nolte's signature, and we kind of need to have that figure along with it. Oh, they got the Cad Bane, man. That really does look good in person. Wow. I like that figure, man. It's just got this Western vibe to it. I dig that one. $295. There's the K2SO. I have that one already. That one's freaking amazing. I love that piece. You got the it's a BT1, I think is what it is. $220. And then you got the K2, but the one from Boba Fett. On the Purge. You see the Mandalorian helmet beneath it. That's neat. $285. Got Boba Fett here. It's cool looking Boba Fett. Oh, they got a wolf. They got a Commander Wolf. That looks dope. And then you have more of his battalion. Very, very cool. 194th, right? I think is what it is. Or 184th. Can't remember right now. Got Shin. I need her. I already have Balin. It's 280 though. We got the Luke Skywalker from the comics. Looks like that's just the sculpted hair version. You got another Balin back there. You got a Jango Fett. Freaking awesome. And you got the Kit Fisto. And Palpatine behind that. What else we got? Oh, and they still got the Darth Maul on the speeder bike. Man, I need that. That's a possibility. That's a big possibility because the one I got came in broken and I had to send it back to Sideshow. And then they told me that they didn't have a replacement for it, but they still got one here. That's cool. Got a Scout Trooper. You got Anakin behind him. You got Captain Enoch. You got a Super Commando. And there's Merrick. Merrick actually looks really good, man. The armor looks really, really awesome. All right, then moving around here, we got a Chopper, which looks awesome. Yeah, the Chopper looks really good. And you got the Chopper in disguise right next to that. And then Hera. That's a good looking figure too. Wow. You got the younger Ahsoka from the TV show. All right. Got a Scout Trooper on the speeder bike, which I already have. All right. Got another Palpatine right there. Or Sidious, I mean. It looks like Palpatine. Behind all that, you got a Reva. Not a big fan of Reva, but let's see what else is over here. Got another Scout Trooper. C-3PO from, I think, episode 2 from the looks of it. Got a Super Battle Droid It's a good looking figure right there. And then you have the Mando's swoop bike. I actually have this swoop bike, but I need another Mando to put on him. I really like that freaking Darth Maul though. I may be coming home. Gotta see how much that costs. All right, got some boxes over here. So there's a swoop bike. There goes 104th. It is 104th. Okay. Dope. We got 104th. There's a Shin. We got a armor. Got a Shore Trooper. There goes Merrick. 270. Imperial Praetorian Guard. Scout Trooper Commander. Stormtrooper Squad Leader. I have a few of these. There's the Ahsoka in white. Arc Trooper Echo. Ooh. Nice. It's nice. We got a Boba Fett on throne. Oh, they have the General Grievous. That General Grievous is one of my favorites from last year. Awesome figure if you haven't already got it. And then there's the Imperial Chopper. You got the colorful Darth Vader. Not a fan of this one. Too much color. We got Balin. This is the concept version of Darth Maul. 290. This was an exclusive. Cool. All right, there's one of the Darth Maul figures. $285. So I gotta imagine with the swoop bike, it's gonna be a lot of money. But yes, Darth Maul. You got a Darth Sidious right here. 265. It looks like you got a few of them. You got a Sabine Wren. 276. It's another one that's absolutely worth it. Clone Trooper Jesse, 285. Got a Bo-Katan. And she's all right. Let's see what we got. And here go some of the figures right here. So you got a couple of different, got the Tank Trooper right there. And I think a Shore Trooper behind him. A Remnant Stormtrooper. Man, that armor is sick on the Remnant. That detail is phenomenal. Got a Death Trooper. These are the Shore Troopers. So those other two must have been Tank Troopers, if I'm not mistaken. But you got a couple of Shore Troopers. Like one is possibly the commander, and then the other one is a regular one. All right. Got a Death Watch back there. There's that Darth Maul, the 285. That portrait's fantastic, man. Got a Tusken. There's Jesse. And then we got a Coruscant Guard. And you got Captain Vaughn right there. And you got a, what is that, Dark Trooper possibly? I can't remember the name of that one. But it's a Stormtrooper in black. Just can't remember the name of the squad at the moment. And there's even more Hot Toys and Sideshow. Oh my God, they got the Sideshow Scum and Villainy line here. 280 for Greedo. They got Greedo. There's Cad Bane, $290. Which, by the way, I'm selling this one right now. I got the statue coming in. Ponda Baba. That is dope. That is dope. There's another one right there. We got Spaghetti right here. Very cool. I hope they have Bib Fortuna. I need a Bib Fortuna. Got an Anakin Skywalker animated series. You got an Ahsoka animated series. You got the Yoda. There's the old Han Solo for 45 bucks if you wanted the old one. And then you got an old Luke Skywalker. And you got an old Snow Trooper for $300 for the old Snow Trooper. I got a pretty good feeling that Hot Toys is about to drop a Snow Trooper, so no reason to get that. So moving on, we got a KX Enforcer droid. That's the one that I saw there, 250. That's cool. We got some First Order troopers right there. Moff Gideon in the armor from Mando Season 3. Got an IG-12 with the Grogu. There's the Super Battle Droid, R2. Got a Stormtrooper, and we got Lando Calrissian tucked back there. Got a Boba Fett. We got the Fennec. We got a deluxe edition one. Man, I got an option to possibly get this back. There's part of me that wants it. I don't know. All right, what else? Got the Ahsoka Tano Grogu. I have this one. I'm probably gonna end up selling it. There's no reason for me to display it anymore. I've got too many Ahsokas. Anakin Skywalker was BT1. All right, there's the Reva Hunter. We got Casca. I have Casca. Axe Wolves, and there's Quill for $245. That's one that I want to get too. We got the Artillery Stormtrooper, the Dark Trooper, the regular Moff Gideon, and then an IG-11. All right. What is this one up here? Must be Boba Fett. I don't know. The Mandalorian Season 2 Boba Fett. It must be the duel right there in the box. All right, what we got here? Oh, this is the one. I can't think of his name at the moment. But that was an exclusive, I believe. And John Wayne plays the voice of him. That's cool. There's the whole animated line right there. I have the Yoda and the Ahsoka, but not Anakin and Obi-Wan. But last year at the tent sale, those were on sale, so pretty sure they're going to be on sale again. Behind him is the Cad Bane that I'm selling. That's such a great figure. It really is a great figure. Yeah. The only reason why I'm selling it, like I said, is that I got the premium format coming, and that's it. That's the biggest reason why I'm selling it. I don't need two Cad Banes. Oh, they do have the Bib Fortuna. Wow, that looks a lot better than my Bib Fortuna. Wow. I wonder how much that one is. How much is that? $280. So it's basically what it cost at Sideshow. That may be what I need right there. That Greedo's fantastic though. That Greedo, man. Such a good job on the look of it. If it wasn't for the bodies with Sideshow, I would totally be into these figures. I feel like the quality of the figure itself is not the best, but the look of it is fantastic. Just look at that Spaghetti Rook. The face is really, really good. Nice sculpted paint on it. There's the Ponda Abba. Sorry, Ponda Baba, I mean, what was I to say? It's got such a big head. That's awesome. All right, what else is here? Got Alan Harris, actor. So I guess he played Bosk. That's cool. That's cool. All right. You got a few of these like samurai looking figures. And there's an Egg Attack Darth Vader. I love the display on this. This is fantastic. Just the whole look of that is really good. Oh, and look, they got a Rancor Tiki Cup. That's a cool one too. Wonder how much that is. Huh. Very, very cool. All right, so I'm in trouble. It's because I really want the Bib Fortuna that's right now waitlisted at Sideshow. I really want the Darth Maul that's also waitlisted at Sideshow. It's just too much. All right, looks like we got a few more pieces here. You got the Blurg by itself. There's the General Grievous. You got a Kit Fisto here. Fantastic looking figure. You got the Season 1 Mando with the Blurg. You got the Quill with the Blurg. That's another one I meant to add to the things that I want to get. And they got the Return of the Jedi Han Solo. This one here, I don't know, man. It's like I know they're coming out with that Return of the Jedi Chewbacca, but I don't know if I want to get that. Just something about the portrait I'm not really a big fan of. Yeah, got the regular Scout Trooper. You got the Scout Trooper on the speeder. That's fantastic. I own one of those. Okay, there it is. Assault Tank Commander. That's what that guy is. Okay. Couldn't remember which one it is, and they got a couple of them. And then you got an Echo right there. I'm about to take the shelf down, so I'm not going to move it. And a Captain Vaughn. And the Scout Trooper again. So I still don't see the Darth Maul with the speeder bike, what that's going to cost. Gonna have to keep looking for that and see what the cost is on it. Let's see what else they got. And the goodness just don't stop. This is the Sideshow Jabba the Hutt. This thing is phenomenal. Phenomenal. I love this piece. Can't see what they're charging for it. I'm gonna bring the camera up in there so you guys can check it out. I guess I have to see that when I get home, but it's too far away for me to catch with my eyes. But that is a fantastic piece if you haven't already owned it. So I think these may be the Gentle Giant stuff. There is the one from Lucasfilm. That's a really nice looking piece. You got a Boba Fett on throne right there with Fennec. There's that quarter scale Grogu from Mandalorian Season 2. An EFX Luke Skywalker lightsaber. I own one of these. Very, very nice. They want how much for it? $699. I don't know about that. The Ahsoka's though, that looks really pretty. $1,199. Wow. I like that. That looks good. All right, there's the 4-alarm. You got a Yoda. Not so good looking Bo-Katan on the throne. Not feeling that one at all. You got a Boba Fett on throne. That one's really nice. You got the half scale of the Tusken Raider from Gentle Giant. That Jango Fett is fantastic. Oh, that's cool. Like, I love the Camino base on it. That is dope. And the jetpack behind it. That's a big bust. Wow. That is a nice looking piece. I like that one. Very, very cool. Another Boba Fett on throne. And then you got the Boba Fett right there next to him, which is cool. You got some other pieces right here. Another 4-alarm back there. Got different looking Darth Vader. Huh. Some stormtroopers. First Order troopers. There's that punk looking style Darth Vader. And then you got this. This I like though. This is pretty neat. Kind of like a Mexican Mayan vibe to Boba Fett. I love that. $250. That is cool. All right, so before we get into where all the statues are at, let's check out the comic area real quick and see what they got going on over here. Got Empire Legends. That looks pretty cool. I like that. Dr. Aphra. War of the Bounty Hunters. I got that whole series. It's great. A lot of Dr. Aphra books. Neat. It's got a Lando, Skywalker, no Dr. Aphra, Clone Warriors. That's different. Got, I don't know what that is. Republic Under Siege. Got some more stuff over here. Got some stuff behind the glass. Doesn't look like anything that's priced very high. What's this one? $30. Yeah. I don't know what the significance is of these books, but they're there. This is kind of cool. Boba Fett Black and Red. I like the cover art on this. This is nice. That's really cool. Force Awakens. Got more a lot of Dr. Aphra. A lot of Dr. Aphra. Got some High Republic books over here. All right. Jedi Knights. There's a Hyperspace Stories right there, but it's not the one I'm looking for. I think this was the Bad Batch one right here. Look at that. Okay, so that's one of the books I'm looking for. Now the second book is supposed to release this past week, so maybe they have that as well. But at least they got the first one. I'm gonna grab that. What else? We got the Visions comic, Revelations, a New Legacy, and then you got some more behind the glass over here. It's a cool looking cover right there. I think it's a throwback to an old cover. Old Republic. We got some Thrawn comics up there. And some more Dr. Aphra. They really like Dr. Aphra. War with the Bounty Hunters Alpha. I wonder if they put all the comics here. All right, so we got more War of the Bounty Hunters. You got a Darth Maul comic there. Ah, the Son of Dathomir. That's a good one. Good series. And we got War of the Bounty Hunters again. Here goes some other comics. Nothing price crazy. This is probably the most expensive one, the Rogue One, 50 bucks. And I don't even know the significance of why that's expensive. Phantom Menace, we got some more Legacy comics. That's a cool looking Darth Maul cover. Darth Vader. And we got some Art of books down here. So we got the Art of The Force Awakens. You got New Legends book. Edge of Balance, Star Wars The Force Awakens again. You got some omnibuses. Again, nothing that really jumps out at me. You got A New Hope. What else? More Dr. Aphra. You got some Legends books up there. Ooh, the art and imagery of the Mandalorian. That's cool. I like that. Star Wars The Eye of the High Republic. That's cool. High Republic. Star Wars Mandalorian Season 2. Yeah, so it's just like some stills and stuff in that one. Star Wars Insider. Oh, they got the Art of the Mandalorian. That's cool. Season 2. That's neat. How much is this guy? $40. It tells me that's going to be there for a minute. I'm going to leave that right there. Got some more art. We got Solo the Official Guide. Okay. And, ooh, that's a good one right here. That is a really, really good book. I own this one and the one for the prequels. Excellent book if you don't already own it. It's perfect. All right, so moving on. We got a lot ship up there. Looks like the one from the animated series. That's cool. Bunch of the big figs from Gentle Giant, I think is who released these. Those are really cool. So we got a Boba Fett up there. Got a Mandalorian. A few Mandalorians. Got a few Boba Fetts. Got some loose Funkos. Bo-Katan Funko. Got some bigger ones here, like a Stormtrooper. Ooh, they got the Mandalorian. That's cool. That actually looks really cool in the big guy. The big Funkos look really neat. All right. There is the Rancor. How much is this thing? $79.99. No, that's a lot. I don't want that. Whoa! 18-inch tall Funko Pop. Oh my God, that's a big box. That's a cool looking Darth Vader also. How much is this? $175. And you got one that's $99 for the Boba Fett one. That is awesome. That is really awesome. What else do we got here that looks cool? Got a Mandalorian. That's a different Mandalorian. Why is it purple looking? The Mandalorian bubblehead. That is different. Collect them all. I know nothing about Funko Pops at all. It's cool looking, but I would like to know why it's purple. Limited edition Young Leia. What else? What else? Something jumping out of me. What is that? Ned B. What is Ned B? Got a Gamorrean. There's Dio. Ooh, that's cool. The Ronin, and it glows in the dark. Ah, that's a neat one. Got a Boba Fett 40th. Chewie. Ooh, that's a nice one. Love Ralph McQuarrie looking designs. That is a cool looking one. How much is this? Got a little dent in it. $12.99. It's cool looking. Got some Child. There's another one right here of that same Darth Vader. What else? It's a cool stance with the Mandalorian. What does this guy do? Glows in the dark. Box Warehouse exclusive. He's got the dark saber. It's cool. $17.99. Funko Galactic Convention exclusive of Darth Vader. That's a neat one. $8. Got one of Captain Enoch. Got a few other ones. There's another big Boba Fett. Dude, got an ATT. Wow, 250. That is cool. That is really cool. That's some, oh, look how old this is, man. Play-Doh. 1980. 40 bucks. Wow. And then they got the Jabba the Hutt scene, action scene set right there. Very cool. Candy dispenser, Mandalorians. Republic attack shuttle. That's dope. $200 unused contents. Look at this classic land speeder. 125. Wow. Mint unopened. That is so dope. And then you have the Imperial action base. That is so cool. And a bunch of loose parts here. Got a Wampa back there. Got a droid factory. Slave 1. Then you got a whole bunch of classic goodness up there. The Imperial shuttle for 500 bucks. Wow. That is crazy. You got a Millennium Falcon for 180. That is insane. Be awesome to own that kind of stuff. It's a whole other animal I don't want to get into, you know? I'm losing space as it is. Having that in there would just like kill all the space. What else we got here? More big figs from Gentle Giants. So you got a Darth Maul, got Boba Fett, Snow Trooper, got a X-Wing pilot, could be Luke, Princess Leia. You got the Darth Vader. This is nice. Like I said, more of that McQuarrie looking style stuff. 80 bucks, not too bad. Got a Princess Leia Organa from Empire. Ahsoka. Got a Mando back there. You got a Rebel Soldier. And looks like you got a, look at that AT-AT pilot, AT-AT driver. That is neat. Got some classic stormtroopers. That is so dope. Okay, so far the only thing that I got is the Hyperspace Stories comic. I still need to get the second one. I gotta see if they have that hiding here somewhere. But this is really cool. It's a good start. All right, so back in the mix. Let's see what else they got going on here. Goes some of that Ronin Mandalorian. That is cool. $200. Not that cool. Got some loose figures, Black Series, and I think that's Vintage Collection. Believe anyway. Not really certain. What else we got? Ooh, this has got to be expensive. How much is this guy? Yep, $299. Man, that's crazy. Got the Stormtrooper selling for 190. Wow. Got a TIE Interceptor, 225. UCS X-Wing, 280. We got a B-Wing. That is so cool. Sandcrawler set. Wedge Antilles and the X-Wing. That is dope too. I love the set. That is cool. Boba Fett Starfighter, Slave 1, Endor Bunker. It's cool looking Ewok on a speeder bike. Carbonite freezing chambers, two of them. And you got some vintage pieces behind glass. You got the Ewok set, that's awesome. $200 for this. Man, got a skiff. Look at that Boba Fett figure. And Luke, that's crazy. Look at that AT. Wow. The desert skiff. And a classic cup. That's dope, man. That is so cool. So much goodness over here. Look at Jabba's sail barge, the katana, sealed for $2,500. Wow. That's crazy. And Razor Crest too. The Razor Crest is $600, factory sealed. Check out those Boba Fett figures back there, 200 bucks. Got a Millennium Falcon. Got some more classic stuff. Look at that TIE Fighter from 1983. Wow, $120. The ATST is awesome. That is cool. The micro comic. Huh. Got some lunch boxes, I think anyway. They look like maybe they had cards or something like that. Got a Y-wing. Got the turret. Got the probe droid. That's cool. Look at that playset right here. Ah, that is so dope. You got Yoda. Look at that blaster behind there. It's amazing. That's the stuff we used to play with. Got Han Solo. Mace Windu. That's a cool Sabajo press. Cad Bane. Shakti. There's Ayla Sakura. Darth Vader. Got a Bo-Katan. Got an Echo. Sabine Wren. Got a couple Boba Fett on thrones there. It's the Mando on the speeder bike from Iron Studios. A Mandalorian milestone statue of Boba Fett. And you got some loose figures behind glass. Wow. Stone. That's so dope. I don't even know what the deal is with that Ahsoka, but it's creepy. It's just like it's staring at me. Mandalorian figure. Forlom. Got another Mandalorian. Quill. Got that. Check out that Falcon, man. That thing's huge. $400. It's huge. Ned B. Got a Cara Dune car. Okay. Got some action figure collections right here. All right, and now we're at the statues. So we got an EFX Mandalorian helmet for $1,000. Wow, man. I own that helmet. I can't believe it cost that much money. That's crazy. Got a lightsaber behind it. Looks like you got the dewback up there. Sand Trooper and dewback, $700. You got the Boba Fett from Sideshow. That's a great statue. $650. There's that Ewok. Oh, that's a cool looking one. Wow. That really looks cool in person. The Lando looks really good too. That's a good one. I have this one, this Throne on Throne. It's a great statue. Han Solo. It's a good looking Bo-Katan statue. There's a crazy looking Luke. That Obi-Wan needs help too. That's a pretty looking old Han. The Mando is dope though. That's really cool. There's some more of that samurai looking stuff. The Boba Fett looks really good there. I just liked Boba Fett better with the weathered look. Just it looks more vicious in my opinion. The whole repaint thing I don't get. Hunter, got Mando over there with Grogu. Like that pose. It's pretty nice. There's a Bo-Katan. I think I own that statue. And then you got Mace Windu, armor. You got a Purge Trooper. Another really bad Luke Skywalker. That's like the Latino Luke Skywalker. That Luke's not so bad. This one's not so bad, but a little pale. But that one, that portrait, no. All right, there's the Grand Inquisitor, but the TV show style Grand Inquisitor. And you got a Fennec, which also just doesn't look right. And that bottle looks huge. Some mini busts, or 6-scale bust actually. Nice. Let's see what stops at me. Cool. Interesting. They got a lot of these guys. Yo, Chrysanthemum is freaking sick. That thing just looks massive. Wow. I love that. Red Leader looks awesome too. That's a cool one. It's my man Carson Teva. Dope. That Bo-Katan is nice too. Sorry, Bo-Katan. Sabine. I like that. And she got the paint gun. That's a cool one. A little small though, but that's a nice one. I think it's Dak. Got Jawa there from the Mandalorian. Dude, that freaking IG-11 on the speeder bike though. That is super dynamic, man. I love the way the smoke is blowing from behind him. That is cool. It's pretty good, Han. In carbonite, got a couple of small statues going on over here. The Mando on the speeder, on the swoop, I mean. Paz Vizsla, IG-11. What else we got? Grogu on the chair. Pretty big looking piece too. A Stormtrooper. Very odd looking Darth Vader. I think it's more of an animated look. Yeah, it is. I like that. That is cool. That is a cool looking Darth Vader piece. I dig that a lot. $179. Wow. That is dope. That is really, really nice looking. All right. What else? You got Rey, BB-8. And then you got a First Order Trooper. And then we got some more classic stuff back here. I don't know what this is. It's $350 though. Darth Vader. Huh. Never seen that before. Looks pretty big too. I can't open it, so I can't see what it is. Got some more loose toys. Got a Slave One, 125. Oh, dude, that cloud car looks great. Repaint on that, be perfect. Look at that tie advance though. What? That is in really awesome shape. $120. That is cool looking, man. I love the color on that. Dark. I like the color. Got a turret again and snow speeder. $300. Good size too on that. It's almost studio scale from the looks of it. Crazy. Dude, got the Rebel transport. Wow. I don't know what that is. What is that? Like what is this? Yeah, the Star Destroyer. That is cool. A play set like that. Never seen that before. Got a TIE Fighter from Return of the Jedi. $100. Looks like Hoth. And I think that's everything in this section. Has some dope stuff, man. That is a lot. And there's still one more place, one more spot. Let's go look at that. And you got more action figures. So, yeah, man. I love Tate's. They got everything here. So if you're looking for these 3 3/4 action figures, Power of the Force stuff, look at that, man. Seriously, where are you going to find all of this stuff in one place like this? There's so much Star Wars in here, man. It's great. I love it. Looks like we got the attack set. It comes with Anakin's Jedi Starfighter. It's great. Star Destroyer. The Carbonite freezing again. That is cool. The Chewbacca. See, that's a pretty cool pose right there. And I say that because they just released a Han Solo premium format figure, and I love it. I really like the way they did that. And so it seems like that with the Luke Skywalker, and then now with the Han Solo, Sideshow is doing like these diorama style pieces. It would be kind of neat to have Chewbacca with the hollow table, and and him like leaning back like that, and then they can call the piece "Let the Wookiee Win." I think that'd be perfect. Sideshow, if you decide to do that, give me some credit, please. All right. So we got Captain Panaka. There's so many figures here. Oh, Jesus. Darth Vader. What else? It's like a Ewing. What's this? Escape the Death Star scene. Oh, cool. You got a Luke Skywalker without the helmet on. He's got wet hair. Oh my God, they got Dexter. They made a Dexter figure. That is sick. See, we need that in the Hot Toys. That'd be cool. Or Black Series. Darth Maul. Got the Qui-Gon. Got an Imperial AT-AT right there. Look at that Imperial shuttle, man. $450, and there's the box. The original one from Return of the Jedi. Crazy, man. Look, they got a lot of them, actually. Here's another one, $600. Wow. All right. Got some Jedi Masters here. You got a Senate security. What else? What is this? Plushes? Okay. You got the Blurg and the Mandalorian. Cool. Evolutions. All right. That's cool. Oh, look at that Dr. Afra box. That's cool. I love the box art on these. These are great. Oh, I thought they would show the figure at least. Does it flip open to show the figure? Nope, just this. Oh, that's kind of lame. What's this? Oh, the Scar Troopers? They already released these? Oh, look at that. Didn't they just release these in the Black Series? Thought they did. $29.99. That is cool. That is really cool. They got a few of them actually. So they got Mike. Looks like it's all Mike. Yep. Love the art though. Dope. There goes Jackson. Got Princess Leia. See, this is what I want. I want to be able to see the figure when I open it up. Like the box. Oh, this is even better. Now you really can see the figure on this one. That's cool. Black Chrysanthemum. Yo, look at that figure, bro. Wow. Look at that face. Black Chrysanthemum's badass, man. That is awesome. Got some Bo-Katan helmets. And then we got some Black Series figures. I got this at home, actually. $99. Huh. Jabba the Hutt. Yes. There's a good size figure right here. Darth Vader, $20. Got Bo-Katan. Got Tarkin. Wicked. Palpatine. What's this? Oh, they got Migs. That's awesome. That's a cool portrait too. That kind of really looks like him. Dope. Got an Ezra. New Republic security droid. Princess Leia. That's a good portrait too. Damn. Bib Fortuna. Nice, man. And we got a Princess Leia Organa. Nice. All right, and I think this is the last of the aisles right here. We got another TIE Interceptor. It's pretty cool one, $150 though. Check out that Y-Wing, man. That's some cool detail. Very good looking. All right. Some dope figures. Got the Razor Crest. Got a Naboo Starfighter. It's cool. All right, and that is it from the Star Wars section. That's everything they have over here right now. Now I need to make a decision. Definitely getting that comic, but I really want to get this Bib Fortuna. to go along with my Jabba the Hutt scene. So I think that may be the one I end up going with. I know Darth Maul is probably the more popular one. It's definitely the one I want to get, but I can't get to. So I got to see how much it costs. I didn't see a box for him, so let's go see if we can find somebody.
A few moments later.
All right, I had to run out of there. That was dangerous. There's too many Hot Toys that I wanted to get, and yeah, no, I needed to step away, especially since I got that Cad Bane statue coming, and I got something else coming that's really freaking cool. I can't wait to share that one with you guys as soon as it comes. It should be here this week, I hope. So yeah, I needed to get out of there. But you know, I did find out that they got 2 different events coming up here pretty soon. We got a trinket trading event, whatever that is. This is coming up on March 7th. So there's that. Calling all trinket collectors, Curo lovers, and Smisky fans. Not my thing. They did tell me though that the tent sale is coming. It's coming back. So I'm probably just gonna wait. You know, see if maybe I can get up on some figures at that point, because they usually have some figures in pretty good sales at that point. So yeah, so hopefully the Darth Maul is still there, and so is the Bib Fortuna. If not, I'll find a way. I gotta find a way. I need a Bib Fortuna, because that one that I have in my collection currently ain't the best. It's dated. I was able to get the Hyperspace comic, so we'll get started on that, or I'll get started on that when I get home, and I'll do a little video on this. We'll make this my test comic review video. The second issue, I had some misinformation. It actually comes out in March, so I'll get it in March, and we'll continue at least this story leading up to the Darth Maul comic and the beginnings of that. So it's gonna be good. I think I'm gonna have some fun with this, with the comic series. We'll see how that all pans out, and I hope you guys enjoy those videos. But that's it. Hope you guys had a good time watching all the amazing stuff that they have for Star Wars at Tate's. I love coming here for that. It's the best. So that's gonna be it for this one, guys. Until next time, may the Force be with you.